People of the world, friends and relatives, I present to you Always Forever by Cults, a song about hope, truth, strength, and forgiveness. On this day of days, we're going to learn it. It's in standard tuning. Now, I have to say this about it. This is the only thing I'm going to say. The entire video, this is the only thing I'm going to say. When they play it live, they play it a half step lower than this. They play it in the key of D, and we're going to do it in the key of E flat because that's the key it's in on the actual album version of the song. You have to do bar chords either way, so I say we're just staying accurate to the studio version. How is this so boring already? There are sort of two guitar parts and a keyboard part and a bass part. We're gonna morph it all into one thing so you can play it all by yourself and it will sound like the song. Would you please play for me 6 on the second string from the top? I like to palm mute it. I take this part of my hand, gently set it here, and play 6 on the second string from the top. Then we're gonna do a quick little stabby strum at an E flat chord. So your pointer finger stays on 6 of the second string from the top. Then your ring finger is gonna play 8 of the third string from the top. Your ring finger is also gonna mash down onto 8 of the third string from the bottom and 8 of the second string from the bottom. This is our E flat bar chord. It is one of my least favorite chords on the guitar. I do have an entire video course on playing bar chords at marinmusic.com. You can check it out. It's free, it's here, it's now, and it's real. And it shows you about how much I hate this chord. Would you please strum this chord? Just one really quick little strum of the chord. You immediately after you strum it, you have to cut off the sound. So you can just like karate chop the string as you go. Let's try it together. We're gonna go boom, flap, 3, 4. Do it again and no strum. One more time and you're doing great. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Uncle Stuart, when I play this chord, it sounds like this. That's because you're doing something that makes perfect sense because I didn't tell you not to do it. You're playing the top string open and you're playing the bottom string open. We don't want to hear the top or bottom string. So when you play that bar chord, the tippiest tip of your pointer finger needs to touch and mute the top string, and then the bassiest base of your pointer finger, that's actually not the base of your pointer finger, that's like the knuckle of your pointer finger. The fingers have 2 knuckles. Or no, they have 3 knuckles. Pinochle, that's a game. We're just doing free association Friday over here. It's Thursday. On this E flat chord, we just went note, strum, then you're gonna play 5 on the second string from the top. Then there's no chord that goes along with this note. You just jump straight to 3 on the second string from the top and play that. So far we have boom, bap, boom, boom. Right after you play this 3rd fret on the second string from the top, we need to get a C minor bar chord ready. So your pointer finger mashes down on 3 of the bottom 5 strings. Put your middle finger on 4 of the second string from the bottom, and put your ring finger and pinky on 5 of the middle 2 strings. Strum it stabby like, and then cut off. When I say stabby, like on a keyboard, they have like the stab sounds that are like, bing. That's not how they sound. Stab is sort of like a musical-ish term. I mean, it's a term about like, okay, there are multiple definitions of the word stab. You could stab someone with a knife. Did you hear about the actress who got stabbed? Reese something. You're supposed to say Witherspoon. Did you say it? Sorry, I can't hear you. And then I say no with a knife. I kind of gave away the punchline before. Here's what's happening. I'm worried that I'm not going to do a good job teaching this song, but I don't think that many people are going to watch this video anyway. So I'm kind of just like, Stuart, just keep going. It's fine. It's fine. See, now the problem is it sounds like I don't respect the people who are watching the video. I respect you deeply. in my deepest of parts. And then the other definition of stab is like the musical definition. It's just like a short, harsh attack of a note. So we're stabbing. So you do a quick little stab at this C minor bar chord. So now we have, get it? Then you're gonna play 1 on the top string and then go up to 3 on the top string. 1, 3. Then we need to play a G minor bar chord. So your pointer finger mashes down on the 3rd fret of every single string. Put your ring finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string from the top. And I recommend you have your middle finger mash down on top of your pointer finger to help it push down. And then guess what? We're gonna stab this chord. This is a G minor chord. Did I already say that? I think I already said that. Then you play the 1st fret on the top string again. Then go up to the 4th fret on the top string. And then we're gonna stab an A flat bar chord. Your pointer finger mashes down on the 4th fret of all 6 strings. Ring finger plays 6 on the 2nd string from the top. Pinky plays 6 on the 3rd string from the top. And then middle finger plays 5 on the 3rd string from the bottom. Stab it. Guys, we're halfway through the intro, but the second half of the intro is almost exactly the same. 1, 2, start from the 6th fret. 6, stab, 5, 3, stab, 1, 3, stab, 1, 4, stab. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and E flat, C minor, G minor, A flat. After you stab the A flat chord, you're gonna play 3 on the top string again. And then we go back to the E flat chord, back to the 1st chord. In fact, we're gonna play the 1st chord, 2nd chord, and 3rd chord all exactly the same. We go boom, boom, boom. This is exactly but then, right after you go back, so, okay, you play through all that. Instead of going to the A flat chord, the 4th fret chord, you're gonna go to a B flat chord, which is exactly the same shape as an A flat, but you scooch it 1, 2 frets up. So your pointer finger's barring everything on 6, ring finger's on 7 of the next string, pinky's on, shoot, darn it, I said 7, but I meant to say 8. Ocho, that's Spanish for 8. I'm surprised you didn't know that. I just need to take a bite of my guitar. I have bad dreams about getting curb stomped. I think, what if someone threw your guitar and you were like, I'm gonna catch it with my mouth, and then I landed like that. And then you caught it successfully and all your teeth are fine, and then you played a guitar solo. That'd be pretty cool, right? Oh, shoot. I really hope not very many people are watching this. The B flat bar chord is pointer finger barring everything on 6, ring fingers on 8 of the 2nd string from the top, pinky's on 8 of the 3rd string from the top, middle finger is on 7 of the 3rd string from the bottom. Same exact hand shape as the A flat. After you play this B flat, then we're done with the intro. Let's play the whole intro all the way through. 1, 2, here we go. I think it's fun. By the way, I have a mostly clean tone. It's like set to clean, but then I have the gain turned up a bit, so there's a little bit of grit, as they say, on the note. But I also have a ton of spring reverb. Is that spring reverb? Sounds kind of like hall reverb. I don't know. It's reverb number 3. I don't have the manual with me. After the introduction, we go into the verse. The verse doesn't really have guitar. It just has bass and piano. So we're just gonna play the bass part. Bass part goes like this. It's pretty much just the intro without the stabby notes. So check it out. On the 2nd string from the top, play 6, and then you're gonna play 6, 5, 3. So it's 6, 6, 5, 3. Then you're gonna play 3 again, then go up to 1 on the top string, and then 3 on the top string. So now we've got second string from the top, 6, 6, 5, 3, 3, 1, 3. Great job. Then on the top string, you're gonna play 3, 1, 4, 4, 3. Watch. Second string from the top, 6, 6, 5, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 4, 3. You do that 4 times in a row, and that's the verse to the song Always by Cults Forever. People of the world, friends and relatives, my name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown, and it's now time to play the pre-chorus of the song, which goes like this. I love it. You're gonna play 11, but have you noticed that when I say I love it, that means I don't want to do this. Get me out of here. Would you please play 11 on the bottom string, then play 13 on the second string from the bottom, then go back to 11 on the bottom. That starts a little bit before beat 1. So here's what I mean by that. If we're counting ourselves in, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. See how that works? There's a little, it's called a pickup. When you start part of a song just a little bit before the actual beat, it's called a pickup. What do you think about that? So we've got bam, boom, bam. Then you go to 13 on the bottom and bend it. When I bend, what I like to do is put my ring finger on the actual fret. Then I put my middle finger on the same string right behind my ring finger. Then my pointer finger on the same string right behind my middle finger. Then all 3 fingers can help me push the string towards the fingerboard while also sliding it up like that. Then after the bend, play 11 on the bottom string again. So now here's what we have. Then on the second string from the bottom, play 13, 12. Then play 11 on the bottom again, and then bend 13 on the bottom again. Then go back to 11 on the bottom again. Let's play everything we have so far. 2, 3, 4. Only 2 more notes. Play 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on the bottom string, and then play 15 on the bottom string. That's the end of the pre-chorus, and it's the only like solo-y lead guitar part in the whole thing. Let's play it all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Do it one more time. Time for the chorus of the song. Chorus goes like this. Here's what I did. I just played the chords from the intro, but instead of doing the little bass line thing, I just did one gentle strum of each chord. So we start with the E flat chord, the first chord that we did in the entire song. We just go like rake your pick across the strings so you hear prang. Instead of just twang, we want to hear prang. And then you go to the C minor, the second chord of the intro, trang. Then to G minor, third chord of the intro. And then you go to the A flat bar chord. Great, fantastic. Then we start it over. But then instead of going to A flat, we go to B flat, just like we did in the intro. Then you do that whole entire thing over again. So it just goes E flat, C minor, G minor, A flat, E flat, C minor, G minor, B flat, and then you start it over. E flat, C minor, G minor, A flat, E flat, C minor, G minor, B flat. Just play the whole entire chorus all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. This is amazing. Sorry. I don't know. That was annoying. If I'm in a car with someone and they yell like that, I stop being that person's friend for hours. I messed up the chords to the song. That's fine. Nobody even. No. Do you guys do the thing where sometimes if you're driving and then you get a thought of like, I don't know, there's someone you're supposed to call back and you never called them back, and then they called you like 3 times and you just ignored all their calls, and then you saw them out in public and you acted like you didn't know what they were talking about, but you did a really bad job lying, and they just went, okay, well, I wish you called me back, and you're like, and it's just super embarrassing. And then so while you're driving and you get that thought in your head, and then you just have to go, stop. So after the chorus, then you go to the interlude, which is just the intro again. No problem. Then you go to the second verse, exactly the same as the first verse. Then you go to the second pre-chorus, exactly the same as the first pre-chorus. Then you go to the second chorus. You know what I'm going to say already. It's exactly the same as the first chorus. Then we get to the bridge. Bridge goes like this. 3, 4. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. A flat chord. Do you remember what the A flat chord is? It's the one where you're on the 4th fret and then 6, 6, 5. You're just gonna strum down on this chord 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how that works. Then you get rid of your middle finger and have your middle finger mashed down on top of your pointer finger. Does anyone know what this chord is called? In the comments right now. I'm gonna give you just a moment to say if you know what it's called. What's it called? And then at the very end of the video, I'm going to say what it's called. It'll be a fun little game we're playing. It's not fun at all. You strum this chord, which I'm not going to tell you what it's called at this moment in time, 8 times. Then we go up to the B flat chord, which was the one at the end of the intro and the end of the chorus. The B flat chord is just barring everything on 6 and then 8, 8, 7. Strum down on this chord 8 times. Then you get rid of your pinky. That changes this into a B flat 7 chord, and you strum down on that 8 times. Let's go ahead and play the whole bridge. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Then you play the chorus again, but it's very quiet. Very quiet. Great. So chorus, very, very, very quiet. Then you play the chorus again, completely normal. Then the ending is you play the chorus again, but instead of just doing 1 strum on each chord, you're gonna do 4 strums on each chord. Get through the whole chorus with 4 strums per chord, then you just strum the A flat chord again, 1 big gentle strum, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to our mystery chord where you get rid of the middle finger and mash it down on top of your pointer finger. And that's how the song ends. Now, I'm about to tell you what the mystery chord is actually called. So if you don't want to hear it, you should tune out now. But if you do want to hear it, the mystery chord is called A flat minor.